Today I want to talk about Text Editor Main. So, in order to get to Text Editor Main, go to the View icon in the upper right. Then, simply scroll down and select Text Editor Main. But before I want to do that, I want to show you what the control panel for Text Editor Main looks like. This is the control panel for Text Editor Main. There's really not a whole lot of information or options for you to select. Really, it just explains what Text Editor is, which is a centralized main document which can be used by callers to work collaboratively. Now, note that Text Editor Main is different from Text Editor Breakout View. So those are two different documents or two different sheets of paper for your group to work on. So let's activate Text Editor Main. And the first time you activate it, it may ask you to allow you to sync with Google, your Google Drive. Go ahead and allow that in order to work with Text Editor Main. So this is Text Editor Main, which is just like a Google document, which you can do a lot of different things for. Now you can have pre-written text ready to go before you click on Text Editor. So maybe you have a quote or a question ready for your group. And there's a lot of things you can do with this text. You can make it bold, you can italicize it, you can underline it. Anything that you would normally be able to do with a kind of Word document or a Google Sheet document, you're able to do in Text Editor. So that's what it's based on, Google Documents, but any kind of text manipulation that you want is totally possible with Text Editor. So one of the first things you can do is you can have pre-written text for your group. You can also do brainstorming. These are just some activities you can do. So brainstorming is one of them. Everybody can write down different ideas they've got. When you give them a question to brainstorm about, what's the best way to do this? What have you seen used in the past, etc. Just different brainstorming questions. You can also have a focused discussion. And this is the idea that you kind of go through and you're talking to your group and you're writing down point 1, point 2, point 3 as they kind of come up, as either you're telling them or your group is telling you, just kind of things that your group should remember, things that are important and your group should, pay attention to. Focused discussion is a good way to make sure your group knows precisely what they need to know in order to gain the most from your lecture. Finally, you can do free writing. This is good for maybe a smaller group, but you give each group member a portion of the sheet and you just kind of say, hey, write down your thoughts or opinions about something, ask them a question, get them writing down different things that they think or feel. That way they can see each other's ideas and really help themselves that way. You get some honest feedback about what's going on with each of your group members as opposed to those who are maybe kind of participating a little bit more. And it allows them to engage in a different mode. Writing is different than discussing. So that's Text Editor. A lot of different things you can do, a lot of different activities. Hope that helps.